G'day everybody, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Unearthed. You'll notice I've got a map in my hand, so just off stream have been doing a little bit of grinding work. So I've been working on the mining pit and everything like that. I'm just going to get my chat up. Boom, boom, boom. Shouldn't take me too much time. Okay, got it up. We are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so I'll just show you the mining pit very quickly, and then we'll get straight on to what we want to do today. So the mining pit has grown a bit, so got a lot of cobblestone out of there, good for building the bridges and everything like that. But today what we want to do is we want to find some more iron, because that's something that we're struggling with so far this season is iron supplies. My armor's almost out. I've only got 50 ingots, so I haven't got a great deal to work with. So I am going to repair my armor first and foremost, because I do need it. And the enchantment costs are getting quite expensive to repair the armor too. Okay, so armor's repaired. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of mining, and by mining I mean we're going to blow things up. So we're going to need pretty much all the gunpowder we've got. I am probably going to want to make a bed. Don't think I've got any wood on me. No, I should have some oak wood planks, should do the job. Crafted a stick, that's not very clever. Don't need sticks, but that's fine. We can always use sticks. Okay, sticks are in there. We'll put the charcoal away because I don't really intend on going on dark areas. I'll keep a bit out just for special occasion. Then what we'll do is we'll go, one of these has sand in it. Okay, we'll pull out the TNT, aka the Hunter, out of the chest there, and we'll create lots more TNT. So we've only got 13 TNT blocks, so that's not a great deal to start with. Gonna have to think of a way to maybe build a creeper farm if we want to continually do things like this. But yeah, we'll get started on this at least. So probably want some. Look, I think the most efficient way is buttons. Buttons. Turn off craftable. Look up a recipe for buttons. So just one plank will make us a button. So we know we've got 7 planks here. Craftable only. 7 buttons. Might make a few more. It was oak we were using. Just make sure we've got enough buttons. Got plenty there. Okay, now we'll go off and find somewhere to blast. We want to blast somewhere fairly high up, and I'm thinking somewhere a bit higher than there. So we will go for a bit of a wander. Actually, you know what? No, I've changed my mind. We're going to blast down here in our mining pit. So we're just going to get all 13. We'll just start off with 1. Set it off. Blast it. And we'll fill in the rest. I should be able to survive a jump across there. It's not a pressure plate. Definitely survive if I go in this hole over here. It's a shame. I wanted to see that blast. But we haven't uncovered much. So that was with just 12 TNT blocks. And we can see there's a serious lack of iron. I mean, the cobblestone supply down here, absolutely great. We've got some andesite as well. But the blasting did not work. Not to the effect that we wanted it to work. So we're going to have to go looking for iron. And I know of a spot where I might be able to find some iron. So we'll just get out of this hole first of all. Go across here. Through here, just a shortcut back to where we are. Now the problem we've got is, and the reason I only built these out of snow, is that mining pit's starting to encroach on the area here where we're storing everything. So we are going to have to be mindful of that. Now I will plonk all that in there. Get rid of that snowball. And we'll probably want... Now, I think that was probably that snapping sound before was probably my helmet. So I'll see if we've got another helmet in here. We have a blast protection helmet. It's only a gold helmet, but it's... something's better than nothing. Now, over here, I'm going to try and remember the directions. So you're just going to have to bear with me. Also, I have 18 oak buttons on me that I do not currently need. I'll just put them over here because that'll be useful for items. Actually, I'll take that crafting table out as well. Might need a couple of crafting tables as we go along. So just over here, we'll go on our way. And it's just near the frozen river is the first spot we want to get to. Okay, so we'll make our way across the frozen river, and it's somewhere near that mountain range, just to the left of us there, not the far left, that is. So we will. I don't need this map in my hand. It's actually annoying me being in my hand at the moment. So we'll get rid of that. And across here. Now I'm looking for a pathway. I built a path. It wasn't very big because I ran out of shovels. So if we can try and get a higher view, we might be able to see this path. The problem is it does weave in and out of the trees. So that will make it problematic to see. Don't think it's around here that we're looking for. We'll just go over here a bit more. Can't help but thinking we were looking towards this mountain over here. I'm going to go this way a bit because I don't recall it being on top of a mountain, but I don't recall it being too close to that river that we just saw. But I thought it was on this massive land. I could be mistaking the two rivers though. Whoops, don't want to do that. So, no, this is definitely too far. That nightfall's starting to come too quick as well. So I was hoping to find this before nightfall, but such is life. If I follow this in a straight line, I should come across the path I built. But seemingly not. It's always hard. Like, I could be within a few blocks of where I actually want to be. I'm just gonna have a... No, it wasn't down here. I do believe I came out near a river. So what I'm gonna do, just go plunk the bed down there, have a snooze under the stars. Now the problem I've got is if I die, that's gonna destroy my spawning point now, but that's why we've got the path to our huts. So I'm gonna get to this higher spot again, see if I can spot anything. Rip chicken. Whoa! I spotted something. Not what I was looking for. Yeah, I landed in sweet berries by doing that. Okay. Cannot find this spot at all. It's way too close to the bridge here, so just gonna keep traversing the land until we find a good area to mine. I am just going to check on the other side of this river. What is that? That's a unique opening over there. Sort of like lava pouring into... I can't help but thinking we're close to where I want to be. I didn't think it was this far off a track, but I could be wrong. Clearly it looks like I am. Okay, so we're gonna put the map back in our offhand and we're gonna explore areas that are on the map. So we'll see also the building the path that we built across the map was actually very fortunate to be on the correct coordinates. Oh, there's our path for 0. Just going to quickly check in here because sometimes some mobs sneak out of that dark spot. Okay, we'll keep going. The other thing is, it's got to be mindful of our inventory management. We don't want to use up too many inventory spots. Okay, I think we'll just go off a path here. There seems to be a nice mountain up there. So we want to go higher up, I believe, for iron. Now. Also want an area, preferably where there's no fauna. Because if it's going to be exposed iron, it's going to be not around dirt. It's going to be around stony areas. So have a run around here. Should we go across here? Looks quite nice because there's no snow over here. This will be a nice easy bit of landmass to navigate. There's a lot of weeds. See, up there still looks very the hillside's full of dirt blocks, so trying to find any hot spots for iron down there might be a bit tricky. We might just hop down here very quickly, see what this leads us into. Doesn't look like it leads us into much at all. But if you don't investigate these things, you don't know, do you? So, but I think I've just found a hot spot just over here, and that is a cave just up on that mountain. So, make our way up the mountainside. There is that cave opening. There's another cave opening just down there, but we want to get the one that's a bit higher up. Actually, ooh, looks straight into a lush cave. This is nice. Didn't mean to put down the bed. I wanted to eat that. Thought I had a look and I have the wrong item out. This is really nice. Right into a lush cave here. Okay. See, we're at coordinate 62, so that's not quite high enough for my liking. So we'll get out of this nice lush cave that we found. And we'll continue our upwards trek. What I'm going to do is just take that out there and put that in there. Okay, up we go. Sort of want to dig a pathway up, sort of parkour up at the same time. I think this might be that cave opening. I think also that I can see iron. Yeah. Rest of this dirt, make sure there's no other surrounding iron blocks. No. Looks all pretty good from here. So we'll go up here. Looks like the cave gets a bit deeper in here. So up at 100 and Y112, 106 now. But not finding much iron at all. Now, I'm going to do a little gravel trick here. Go clear all this gravel and see if there's any iron around it. So the way we do this is we put torches down because gravel cannot land on a block that's already taken up. Knock the gravel down like that, and the torch destroys all the gravel. Didn't expose anything. Take our torches back though. So, apart from having a great view, really didn't get much out of that cave. Okay, so just want to jump to the top here. Have a look around for another cave entrance. Got some rougher dirt over here. Now, that's probably where we wanted to start building our base. It is. I can just see, not sure if you can see it there, but there's just, there is that ruined nether portal. But we are seeing a lot more. Okay. So areas like this are great for scouting for iron. Not that it looks like there is any here. It's nice exposed rock cliff faces. Just want to try and get us to the other side there. Nothing like a bit of parkouring. And again, sleeping under the stars. So we can see it's really specifically snowy over there. There's a nice cave system over there. But we're going to continue. Did I just see like a massive floating block? Probably just... No. It's my mind playing tricks on me. I thought I saw a floating block in the air and I was like, what is that? But it wasn't. Okay. Our sword's looking a bit damaged. Doesn't help when I do things like that. Lots of mossy cobblestone if I wanted to use mossy cobblestone for anything. Can just come here and there's an abundance of it. Now there's a village down there. So it might be worth having a quick check what's in the village. This is a very steep mountain face down. But again, there's no trails of iron. Keeping in mind, you don't really go into caves as much as you used to find iron. Okay, so we'll check out this villager. This village. Hoping the villagers are nice to us. Nice, they've got an azalea tree in the middle of their village. I was going to say it looks like it's a vacant village, but it isn't. So we'll see what goods they have in their chests. So we are getting iron, just not the way we wanted to. Yeah, sorry guys, I know I'm stealing. That'd be great for farming later. Not really interested in pumpkin pie. So far, all of these have had chests. A couple of iron pickaxes will help. I think they might have changed the way some of the designs of the village houses, because these are quite nice. Never seen one with a double doorway like that before. But then again, I don't normally go in like... I think these are spruce wood villages. There's another one with a double doorway. Okay. Nope, he just shut the door on me. Obviously wasn't happy with me just wandering into his house. Okay, I'll leave all those unknown maps because they're just going to be blank maps. Okay, there's an iron golem. So that's a good sign. Means the village is pretty heavily populated. Considering the first village I found, I made that massive mistake on triggering a raid. Not my finest moment. I kind of like that smoker. That's a cool design. It's got a chimney sticking out of the building there. Okay, a bit more food. Pretty sure I went into this house before. That's the one with double doors. Yes. This one also has double doors. Oh, and it's got a chest full of sticks and bread. Super exciting. Okay, almost to the end of the village here. I think we've pretty much inspected every house in this village. Now I'm just going to check how many slots we've got left. Not many. I didn't mean to pick up that bread either. Bread can be thrown on the ground. Now this is good because we're getting out of the alpine tundra areas, and we want to find a jungle because I need some scaffolding, and jungle biomes are not that hard to find now. They're not as rare as they used to be. However, they're not going to spawn next to somewhere that's particularly icy because of a temperature difference. So I might just scoot around on the map a little more. If nothing else, this opens up the world a bit more. I'm not really seeing any particular areas of interest so far. Might see if we can get up a bit higher here. Should get a pretty good view up here of what lies ahead. Nothing that looks like a jungle. That's a big drop. Don't want to fall down that. Lots of greenery, but okay, there's a cave opening here, so we might do a bit of cave diving. Okay, there's a fair drop down there. So that's all copper. Don't have a need for copper at the moment. Again, we're just coming across nothing. It's a source of light. It's probably glow lichen, yep. I actually felt we were a lot higher than 74. Oh, here we go. We want to put a stop to that straight away. And what do we have? All of that rotten flesh can stay there. Aha! Got one of the new music discs. Fantastic. Alright, I think we've looted pretty well. Now to get home. Yeah, those spawners are so much easier to find now. Okay, we'll chuck a bed up. Have a quick snooze. Ah, that was not good. I got a new sword, but it's not enchanted. That's not a problem. Which what I will do. I'll go shovel. And spruce boat. And we'll see how well we can get back to spawn. To where we're building by rowing. And we're actually rowing further away. That's fine. That's not a problem. Because we are progressing. Keeping an eye on the ocean just to see if there's any areas of interest. There looks to be another village in the distance. So we're not going to have a shortage of villagers, which is good. Come into this nice open bay over here. Some Tossing up whether to go left or right. I think I'll go right. That's a weird spawn. That spruce tree there spawning just... I'll have a closer look. Spawning on the sand block. That is very broken. Definitely into much larger spruce biome over there. Sort of trying to make out as well if I can see any shipwrecks or anything of interest. I mean, you do get some pretty deep canyons in the oceans now. Now, that may be the village close to home where it's looking like it is that I've started a raid on. So we're going to be pretty close to home over here. Oh, look at that. Been looking all this time for iron and there's just an exposed chunk of iron just sitting there out in the open. Of course that's all it is, just one. That's alright, one's better than none. There's a temple or something just down there underwater. Yeah, that looks like our house just way off in the distance. So, I mean, what we've done in this episode, although we were looking for iron and we didn't find the spot where I originally was hoping to find some iron, but what we have achieved in this is sort of mapping out where some of the biomes are. Afternoon sun coming in. This is where the boat should be parked. Okay, so off stream I will do a bit more grinding and working on my bridges and everything like that. And yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight. So thanks everybody for joining in. If you did enjoy the stream, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to HighWest84 with all notifications turned on. And most importantly, everyone, hope you have a good one.